Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today with a vendor video. Guess what came in, guys? My Lavender and Speckles custom haul / Christmas pre-order haul. I wasn't expecting my Christmas pre-order stuff to be in this box, but Beth kindly packaged both my orders together for me, so I was super excited about that. If you are not aware, Lavender and Speckles is a wax vendor in the US. Beth and her husband Matt run the business, and they were my first vendor that I decided to go into when I decided to do vendor wax on top of all my Scentsy stuff. I really enjoy her wax. There are a couple of different blends from her that are pretty consistent that I get good performance on. Some of her oils, it's like the oil I like. So I've been slowly buying things from her. This would probably be my 4th pre-order that I've done so far since February, and she had opened up customs back in August, and I signed up and I was up for it in October. I couldn't believe I was up that quick. I was thinking it would be later on next year. So I'm like, well, I wanted to go in on the Christmas pre-order, so whatever, I'll do one more order. So I ended up getting a couple of repurchases that I have not seen on her pre-order list in a while. So I wanted to get bigger bags. There are some scents in here that I wanted to try from the Christmas pre-order lineup. And then I did make 4 of my own blends. So we have that in here. And I liked customs. It was my first time ever doing customs with a vendor, so the process was pretty smooth. She set expectations. You pretty much had free range of her master scent oil, and you can actually view that on her website, lavenderspeckles.com. I'll put the description and I'll put the website link in the description box. But you can see all the oils that she has and any other blends that she has previously come up with, or you can actually choose to make other people's customs. She has that on the list as too, which is pretty nice. So I kind of went through it, picked out some. I mean, I wanted to go unhinged and go all out, but I just didn't have the funds. And I'm like, you know what? She's always going to offer up customs, so I can always go in on customs again, which I do plan on doing. All right, so as always, she includes an invoice. So this is my invoice with my customs and my Christmas pre-order. She does also include a thank you card, which has the QR code to find her on social media. She does have a Facebook page. I would highly recommend joining it if you do want to try her wax. She always announces things about pre-orders, blends. There's interactive polls that we can request certain scents, request certain samplers. She is the sampler queen. She literally comes up with samplers all the time. This Christmas pre-order, I think she had 10 different samplers. It was insane. And then on the back, she does have wax melting instructions for both of her blends. So she has 2 different blends of oil. She has parasoy, and then she also has her olive oil. So in her olive oil wax, which is a lot softer, that you can get in souffles, tubs, and loaves if you are familiar with those sizes for vendor wax. But her parasoy is in these bunch shapes like this, and you can get small or big bags. And now she's also branched out to clamshells as well, which we'll see in this box. So, and then she does include a business card. And I always keep the wrapping paper for my own Scentsy stuff, so I can, package it. I might as well, instead of throwing it in the trash. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull everything out of here, and then we will go over the blends I did for repurchase, and then my customs, and then we'll do the Christmas pre-order after that. Now, I had added a few of the Christmas pre-order scents because she allowed us to shop the Christmas pre-order with our customs, and I had only wanted 3. I was only going to get 3, and I was like, yep, that's enough. You're still working through the fall pre-order stuff that you purchased. Well, I ended up watching Summer and Alexis's, Lavender and Speckles. Let's go over the whole, blend list. And Summer talked me into Winter Wonderland, and then that opened up a whole new order. So thank you, Summer, for, helping me enable my wax obsession. Okay, so the two that I repurchased in bigger bags, one of them is Oceanside Laundry. I hardly ever see this one on the pre-order list. This was one of the first scents I ever got from her in like my first order. I love this scent. It is Sea Air, Jasmine, Driftwood, and Fresh Laundry. Oh my gosh, it's just got some elegance to it, and it's different from Clothesline. Like, Clothesline is literally, by Scentsy, it's dupe for Downy. Like, it literally smells like Downy dryer sheets. But this, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's got, like, the sea air and the wood, and then the jasmine in here. It's so, so nice. So, I got a bigger bag because I went through the smaller bag that I had already had. So now I have more for spring and summer. And I love warming that in my bedroom and my bathroom. Another one is pistachio and caramel cake. I ended up getting this, I think, when she had Gilmore Girls out last. It was either the February or the March, April pre-order. I can't remember. But this one's sweet vanilla cake blended with caramel, maple drizzle, and cherry leaning pistachio. I love her pistachio, especially the cherry leaning one. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of cherry almond pie so much. Like, it literally smells like cherry and almond extract. I enjoy it. And her caramel oil, I love her caramel and her white cake. So this is like perfection. And I will literally like put it in all my warmers and not even care. It is so good, and it's a really good performer. So I got a bigger bag of that. Okay, now my customs. I did 4 blends myself. So one of the blends I decided to do, I wanted to try to dupe Scentsy's White Tea and Cactus, because it's going to be a while, you guys, before it's even up for voting on Bring Back My Bar. And I just feel like older consultants and older customers know how good White Tea and Cactus was, but a lot of customers and consultants are newer. So I think the scent description is going to not intrigue people, because the scent description is horrible. It's like mixed greens and florals. Like, it's so vague and so stupid. And really, White Tea and Cactus is undescribable in my opinion. So I looked through Beth's master oil list, and I picked the notes that I thought were going to make White Tea and Cactus, or at least get as close as I could. So because White Tea and Cactus is so close to my heart, I love that scent. It is a scent of memory. It literally brings me back to being a kid and going to my great-grandmother's house on the weekends. I used to spend the whole weekend there, sometimes even an entire week. And in her apartment in East Providence, Rhode Island, her bathroom had like, the light switch had like different light switches on it, but one of them was like an infrared light. And I remember she would turn the infrared light on, and I would be in the bathtub, and I would sit in there and play with my toys. But whatever smell she had going on in that bathroom was White Tea and Cactus. It literally smells like my great-grandmother. So I named it Lena, because that's my great-grandmother's name. And it's cactus and sea salt with drops of rain and white tea. Let's see how close I got. That's good. It's not White Tea and Cactus, but I came up with a gorgeous scent. Oh, this is beautiful. The white tea and the rain kind of gives it like a cyclamen like type of feel. And the cactus and sea salt kind of gives it that greenery note. This is a beautiful spring rain scent. Wow. It's not White Tea and Cactus, Beth, but this is gorgeous. And I know she said she really liked this combination because she loves white tea. So she really liked it. So maybe, hopefully, it will be up on a pre-order list if Beth loves it so much. But definitely, I'm going to enjoy warming this. It's a really great spring rain scent. Definitely not a dupe for White Tea and Cactus, but we're close. We're close. There's like 1 or 2 notes missing. I wish I knew what was in White Tea and Cactus, but that's for the Scentsy gods to just keep to themselves. All right, this next one. So, I'm a horror girl at heart. Like, I love Halloween. I love horror movies. I love gore, American Horror Stories, like all of that stuff. Black Christmas is like a cult classic like Halloween movie from like the early 2000s. It's got Michelle Trachtenberg, who is from Buffy, Harriet the Spy. And if everyone knows me, I love Buffy. It is like one of my top shows of all time. So I love Black Christmas. I love watching that movie. So I wanted to make a scent that was like Black Christmas because it's just sultry and devious and mysterious and all of that. So I named this one Black Christmas. And I picked birchwood pine, black cardamom and creme, and vanilla buttercream because I love Beth's vanilla buttercream. And I think there was a birchwood pine sampler in this last pre-order, and I didn't go in on it, but the girl that came up with it with Beth, she was like talking every scent over and over and playing them up, and I was just like, wow, this birchwood pine oil must be like fantastic. So I decided to pick it for this blend. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. This is good. The black cardamom creme is what brings this bouginess like to the max, making it sultry and mysterious. You definitely get the birchwood pine. And the vanilla bean buttercream, I think, just like kind of blends everything and balances it out. I love this black cardamom creme oil though. Oh, can we do a sampler of just black cardamom and creme? That'd be fantastic. So love that one. Ooh, I'm glad I got that one. All right, this one. I named this one Sunday Morning. I did Coffee House and blueberry cobbler, French toast, and banana nut bread and buttercream. So I kind of took like a little bit of all like the breakfast bakery of Beth's, and then I put her coffee. And because from Scentsy, I like mixing French toast, blueberry pancakes, and oodles of orange. And sometimes I'll do breakfast blend or perk me up if I have any on hand to kind of like give me a Sunday morning, oh, whoops, vibe. So that's kind of like what I wanted to do here. Okay, the only thing I'm picking up is the Coffee House. All right, hold on. I'm thinking that Coffee House oil is a little bit too strong for the other scent notes. She did say on the invoice to wait until November 23rd to warm, so these also could need a little bit more time to sit too. Okay, now that I shook it up, I do get a little bit of the blueberry cobbler. Yeah, the banana nut bread, I'm not really getting much. And neither am I the French toast. It's mostly that Coffee House oil is very, very strong. And it's overtaking a lot of the other notes that are in here, at least on cold. I do get some of the blueberry cobbler, though. I wonder how this would be if I didn't put the Coffee House. If it was just blueberry cobbler, French toast, and banana nut bread, buttercream. I'm hoping that as it sits this next month, that those other notes kind of play up a little bit. But that Coffee House, whatever Coffee House oil that is, that's super, super strong. So it definitely is overtaking a lot in that bag. Okay, and then the last custom that I came up with, I called it New England Girl because I am a New England girl at heart. So New England Girl is red apple, spiced oat milk, amaretto, coffee house, pumpkin pie spice, and pie crust. I kind of wanted to take all of the things that remind me of being in New England during the fall time. So apple pie, pumpkins, lattes and coffee from Dunkin', like all of those things, and kind of like put it into one bag. So, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, I'm definitely getting the amaretto. And the pumpkin pie spice is quite strong in here. Not really getting much of the pie crust, but that could come out on warm. And I definitely get her apple. Her apple oil is very, very strong. Got bags are going to fly here in a second. I like this blend. It's not bad at all. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of being anywhere in New England during the fall. You get your coffee, you got your apple cider donut, you've got your apple pie, your pumpkins, like all of that. So, love that one. Okay. Now, we've got my Christmas pre-order. So, I did end up doing some small bags and some of her clamshells. So this scent was actually in one of the fall samplers, and I didn't end up getting it, but I wrote it down knowing that I would want to try it for customs. And that was banana pumpkin donuts, because I really love Beth's banana. Like, I really do like her banana nut bread and buttercream. So this one is pumpkin pie spice, banana nut bread, and cinnamon sugar donuts. And I know her cinnamon sugar donuts is in Donut Shop? And I've had that one, and I do like that one. Yep. So I definitely can pick up all three. I can get her banana nut bread. I can get the cinnamon sugar donuts that remind me of Donut Shop. And then that pumpkin pie spice is very strong in here. I definitely think over time this is going to get even stronger. But right now, predominantly, I'm getting the pumpkin pie spice. And then the middle is the banana nut bread. And then the back end, I'm getting the cinnamon and sugar donuts. It definitely is a banana pumpkin donut, that's for sure. Okay, next. Nectarine Nordic Nights. When I read this, I was like, yes, this is an Amy scent. Nectarine Nordic Nights is vanilla bean nectarine, snow-covered pines, and Arctic wind. I love anything that's a pine and a citrus. Just give it to me. And minty, cool air, fresh air, winter air scents, those are my thing too. Yeah, this is good. This is good. The nectarine, it's more of like a sugared mandarin or like a tangerine than like a nectarine. I'm not getting much vanilla though. Like, not really vanilla bean. And yeah, I'm definitely getting pine, but I'm also getting like a perfume powder note too. And it definitely smells like fresh air too, so. Yeah. This is really nice. And I like that I picked that one up. All right, Morning Cup of Christmas. So I picked this one up because it just read me. Morning Cup of Christmas is fresh coffee, blended with sugar cookies, peppermint, and balsam fir. I love balsam, I love sugar cookie, and I love peppermint. So add some coffee. You can't go wrong, right? Right. Whoa. Oh man, all I'm getting is the coffee. Wow. I picked some blends with some strong ass coffee oils in them. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not getting any sugar cookie. I'm not getting any tree, or am I getting peppermint? It's all coffee. And it's like your grandpa made a pot of coffee, but he made it like way too strong. Like, put like half the canister into the pot. It's very stale, strong coffee, like Colombian coffee. Wow. I'm hoping that the other notes come out later, but right now, all I'm getting is that coffee, and it's a little too much for me in this blend. Just a little bit. All right. And then these other ones that I got in clamshells from the pre-order. Winter Wonderland, which was Summer played this up. I think she actually came up with this blend herself. Winter Wonderland is balsam fir, a hint of dirt, roasted pine cones, fresh mountain air, marshmallow fireside, and snowy mint. And I liked getting these clamshells. They're pretty decent. They kind of remind me of Better Homes and Gardens clamshells from Walmart. They're only $4 US, so you could try a bunch of Beth scents for, you know, pretty cheap. Okay, yeah, I definitely get the snowy mint and her roasted pine cones and that fresh mountain air. I'm not getting much tree or dirt or marshmallow fireside. Yeah, it's mostly her roasted pine cones, the snowy mint, and the fresh mountain air. Which I was hoping it would be the other way around. We'll have to see. It's not bad. It's just not what I was expecting. I really wanted to smell the dirt. All right. We still have another month, people. We'll see. Salty butterscotch pine cones. It's yummy butterscotch blended with roasted pine cones. I love her roasted pine cones. So, I mean, and I love butterscotch, toffee, caramel, all of that. So, you can't go wrong. Yeah, it's just butterscotch and her pine cones. This is exactly what that is. I like it. It's kind of like a woodsy bakery. You know, it would be really good if you added Palo in here. Like if you added her Donut Shop and Palo and salty butterscotch pine cones. That'd be a good blend. Donut Shop and Palo and salted butterscotch pine cones. That would be really good. Dreamy Coconut Cake. I picked this one up because I absolutely love Scentsy's Lemon Coconut Chiffon, and it sounded like it would be it without the lemon. So Dreamy Coconut Cake is whipped coconut cake with vanilla buttercream, crunch cake, and vanilla buttercream. So we got a lot of vanilla buttercream in this one. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, a lot of vanilla bean buttercream. Vanilla bean buttercream. I'm getting her white cake. Not much coconut though. It's almost coming off as like coconut milk, like in the can, like in the like Asian section of the grocery store, like that coconut milk. Or yeah, it's kind of reading like that, like canned coconut milk with a little bit of sweet condensed milk too. It's nice. I just wish there was more coconut. Like I want creamy, like sweet, sweet coconut. Almost like Cool Whip flavored, you know, like coconut flavored Cool Whip. A lot of vanilla bean buttercream. If you love vanilla and bakery, this is going to be a good one. And if you don't like coconut and citrus, and this is pretty good because there is no citrus in here. I feel like if you added like a sugary lemon, then it would be lemon coconut chiffon. Okay. Santa Snacks. This one's spicy gingerbread, fresh roasted coffee, and apple pie. I picked a lot of coffee blends. Okay, fingers crossed it's not strong. I don't mind coffee. It's just these other blends I picked up, whatever coffee oil's in there, it's like overtaking everything else. Okay, the gingerbread is taking over the coffee. Like I can still smell the coffee and it's pretty strong, but the gingerbread's even stronger and spicier. So it's kind of like balancing out that coffee. I don't get apple, but I do get a pie note, like a pie crust. Not bad. I would want more apple though. Maybe the apple will come out as it sets a little bit more. But this one's really nice. I like the gingerbread. I like the gingerbread in this one. And I can appreciate that the coffee's mellowed out on that one. Okay. And then last, I got Christmas Memories. I think this was somebody's custom blend that was on the list. Roasted pine cones, blackberry, Fraser fir, and apple cider donuts. So, I was hesitant on the blackberry, but I liked everything else. Because I've had her blackberry bourbon woods and I didn't like that, but I think it's just icy vanilla woods is what I don't like. This is nice. I do like this one. The blackberry is very sweet. It's not tart. And you definitely get the roasted pine cones, and that Fraser fir is very, very sweet. I don't get much apple cider donuts though. It's mostly the blackberry, the Fraser fir, and then the pine cones. You know what I would do instead of putting apple cider donuts? I would put caramel. I would do roasted pine cones, blackberry, Fraser fir, and caramel. That's what I would do. I like this one. Okay. So, out of the Christmas pre-order scents that I picked up, I would have to say my favorites would be how many did I get? I got 8. So I'll do top 4. I got 8, so we'll do top 4. Okay. So out of the 8 from the Christmas pre-order, I would have to say my absolute favorite would be the salty butterscotch pine cones. Yeah, I love that one. That one's really nice. And then Christmas Memories, because that blackberry is really nice in here with that Fraser fir. Nectarine Nordic Nights, and Banana Pumpkin Donuts. So those would be my favorites from the 8 that I picked up from the Christmas pre-order. And then I would have to say my 2 favorites out of the fall out of the 4 customs that I did would definitely be Lena, which was my White Teen Cactus attempt at a dupe for Scentsy, and the Black Christmas. So I don't think I did bad with the other 2 customs. I just think the Coffee House oil, I think that's just way too strong for my nose, and I can't pick up anything else if it's blended with other things. So I think I just probably should stay away from that one. But everything else I liked. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section, did you get picked for customs? If so, what did you end up doing? Did you just pick off of blends on her master list, or did you create your own? And did you go in on the Christmas pre-order? And how unhinged did you go, or did you keep it small? Love to continue the conversation. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, guys, bye.